Had you told me growing up you're going to be a flight attendant, I would have thought you were crazy.
What was supposed to be a summer job got in my blood and is something that I can't imagine my life without.
There's just nothing like it. We saw the wave of the shutdown of the flying to Asia and then the shutdown of the flying to Europe. And none of this was done in any sort of orchestrated or organized way.
As the government started issuing the shelter-in-place orders, travel just stopped.
There was not enough flying for everyone, and it happened in the blink of an eye.
It's very frightening to see, an industry that you work for in such trouble.
To not know what's going to happen with your life in a few months is really, really tough.
I went from a full schedule in April to literally no flying.
I was flying about 100 hours a month. I think in March I was home like 5 nights out of the entire month.
What normal salary is depends on me flying. So I'm not flying, so I'm losing per diem.
If you're taking a flight attendant who religiously flies 200 hours a month and you're reducing them down to the 71-hour window, that's a huge reduction in the amount of take-home pay that they have. And if they rely on that income every month, that's putting them in a very tight financial spot.
We're flight attendants. Weather happens, cancels happen, so we're used to changing, but this is such a drastic change, and the rules for flying are changing every day.
I feel like in some ways flight attendants have been a little bit forgotten in this, and I know my coworkers feel the same way. Every time we come to work, we are also putting our lives at risk. We're risking contamination, we're risking bringing it home to our families. And we're doing this because we know the vital role that we play in the economy and the aviation industry. We know if we don't come to work, those planes don't potentially take off. And we're coming to work to make sure that if you need to travel, if you have to travel, that you can get to your destination safely.
We still need to provide essential service to all of our communities. It's how much of the goods and services get to our communities, and it's how important essential personnel get there to help fight the virus as well.
As repetitive as our job on the airplane actually is, no two flights or days are ever the same, and that's probably the most enjoyable part for me.
You bond and you become like a little mini family, and you make plans for your layover, to go get breakfast or to go to the gym together. You have jump seat therapy where you just talk about your life with a random stranger, and it's an incredible amount of camaraderie on board the aircraft. So I miss my coworkers.
I'm not used to being in one spot for so long. And now I've been here for over a month and I'm so antsy. I just want to go somewhere. I miss flying so much.
We see acts of kindness every single day, and we often don't get to talk about these things, but the truth is that I miss that sense of community, and I miss experiencing that sense that we're all in this together. It's a really big thing to get this big metal tube up in the air, and a lot of people still see it as magic.
We get to share some really incredible moments with people, whether they're traveling on a vacation that they've saved for years, or they're going through a wedding. And we're there for some of the harder times too, whether we're seeing military members who are heading out for deployment, or people traveling for a funeral, or a family emergency. And those are the moments where we get to be there for them, and we get to have a human moment and interact with them, to support them in some way and be a part of bringing people together.
We understand the critical role that we're playing for our nation right now in going to work. We are providing an essential service through aviation, and yet we also don't have access to the same amount of work. So we are both concerned about our jobs and the economic impact here, and the fact that actually there's not even enough work for us. But we also don't have a choice. When we get the call to come to work, we have to go, because air travel is an essential service right now and is a part of actually fighting this virus.